The following video is a tutorial on how to sign up for myPreApprovalNotice.com. When you're signing up, you're going to need to create an account. So you're going to need to fill in the information here. Don't use the login via Facebook. That's for logging in the future. You need to use your email. We recommend work email, but there's a spot to use a non-work email if you'd like. I'm just going to cut and paste. Be sure to create a strong password and do it more than once. We ask you to put in your mobile number so that if anything goes wrong with your sign up, we have a way to contact you. And you have to enter this a code to make sure, a reCAPTCHA code to make sure you're human, and make sure you register for the terms of use and privacy policy. Once you get in, first thing you're going to see is a setup wizard. It's going to ask you most of the main questions that you need in order to set up. You have to log in. You'll normally want to hit remember me, but I log into so many different users that I'm not going to check that now, especially since this is a fake account. So set up your account. It's going to ask you for your mobile number, and if you want to use text alerts, we recommend turning that on and selecting your carrier. By the time you see this, we're probably going to be on a different version where we no longer need your carrier. But for now, for the purpose of this information here is going to show up on your bio. So you want to make sure that you're that you're using good information here. Something that you want the public to see. All of this will end up flowing through different information, so it's highly recommended that you use the correct information and fill out everything. You're going to want to put what states you're licensed in. Sorry, my browser is a little slow on this one because it's trying to autofill. That's my Chrome. It has nothing to do with the website. After this field, it's going to ask you. It's going to ask you whether you want to, if your state requires a separate license. If it does, you click on and put the license number in. If you need more than one license, then you select this, and it's going to give you options for more. I'm going to turn both of these off and continue. Setup for the loan officer does take a little while because you're setting everything up for the first time, and it's required that we have some different things in here for the system to work properly. So you're going to want to have a copy of your biopic along with your company logo. And you'll just upload these. Pretty typical, like a normal site. You're going to want to add bio text here. Whatever you put in here is going to end up on your public bio. So make sure that you make it good. I would take it from your current company site, or possibly your if you have a blog or something like that, you can do it from there. I was just going to grab some text about Scooby here, put it in. You can format it however you'd like. There's formatting tools here, and there's extras right here, so you can change font colors and sizes and stuff. Now it's going to ask you a bunch of questions. We have them turned on by default, but would you like to have your contact information in your profile? Generally, that would be yes. It will also then print on your pre-approval there Do you want your bio on your profile? That's the description portion of the bio, is what they're talking about there. Would you like to send a copy of all the notices to the buyer via email? If you select this off, then there is no PDF copy sent to the borrowers. There's just a copy that they can forward to the sellers that will require the sellers log in to the system in order to view the pre-approval. It's a safer function to have it turned off, but right now we feel that most realtors will not care for that setup. And then, would you like to receive a copy of all the pre-approval notices yourself? And we recommend this turns on. You can have them go to a folder. Next, your bio can include your Zillow reviews, and you can do up to 10. Right now, we're just recommending 4. And then you have to select the address that you use for your Zillow account. Now, we use something called default values. I'm going to go into a little detail on this. I recommend you read this portion of it, but long and short is what it's telling you is what is the predominant value you use for particular things, like the first one here will be your default interest rate. So what's the most common interest rate you're quoting on a 15-year fixed? You're going to want to put that in. Same with a 30. What are you quoting right now on your 30-year fixed? 7/1 ARM, FHA 30-year. Actually, I think this would be more likely this for me, and I'm probably a little bit, probably a little bit closer to 4 on this right now. I might even be a little lower on that, but I guess it doesn't matter for the purposes of this video. You just want to put them all in. You do have the ability on different loans to change this if needed, so you can change it on a per borrower basis, but this is quicker when you have multiple borrowers that will all be at the same rate. Same thing for your MI rates. We've actually preloaded typical MI rates. We used a 740 credit score, and we used Arch MI as the company of all these different values. You can edit those if you'd like. We also have the monthly, same setup. You can edit these. You cannot edit the government ones. Those are turned off from editing, but you can edit those if you prefer a different setup. Then you have to set up your insurance rate. What's the typical insurance that you will quote on a house? You can use a percentage, or as I prefer, a dollar amount. You use the yearly or the annual insurance rate, and we'll calculate the monthly. Now, when you're done, you can go straight to your video, finish to your dashboard. You can go to help videos to see more videos like this. You can add a buyer, or what we recommend is you add a realtor. It's always recommended that you start with the realtor before the buyer anytime you have a buyer that has a new realtor. So I'm going to do that next. And I'll cover how to add a realtor on the next video.